Hello everyone and welcome along to this week's stream of my last to first challenge, last to question mark, if you want to have it make it a mouthful, on my team on F1 2021. So this is only episode 4, not episode 4 of season 13, episode 4 of season 1. We've started it late because we didn't want to do what everyone else does, so we wanted to come up with something different, hence we're doing a last to first. But anyway, today is going to be the Canadian Grand Prix, starting from the very back of the grid of course. Hopefully we can have a good result. We've had some good results so far this season. We'll go for those in just a moment. But first of all, I want to say hello to you guys. Hello, everybody. Welcome along to this one. Hey, Harry. Hey, that CMD guy. Hey, Toppy. Hey, Tribal. Hey, Dark Slayer. Hey, Deezer. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Dark Sky. Hey, Jack. Hey, F1 Crew. Hey, Peter Griffin. Hey, Ramses. Hey, AK. Hey, say hello to everybody there. Hello, Elliot. Hey, Deezer. Hey, Nosferatu. Ow, don't hit your wrist on your desk when you try to say hello to everyone. Hey, Jaloo. Hey, Harry. Hey, that really hurt. Hey, Goofy. Hey, Joshua. Hey, the Citron. Hey, Forzen. Hey, Jaloo. Hey, Xavier. Hey, Juan. Hey, King Jackie. Hey, F1 Game Clips. PvP. Hey, Aria Mum. Hey, Matthias. Hey, Luke. Hey, and above. Hey Jamie, right, we're caught up. We finally caught up on everybody. Hello everybody, welcome along to this one. I hurt more than I expected it to for just a little knock on my little mouse stand here. But anyway guys, well should we just get on with it? There's no point hanging about. F1 Esports starts in an hour and a half for the final race of this week. Which will be around Spa. That's a great qualifying session earlier on if you didn't watch that. So I'll make sure I'm finished in time for 7:30. The actual race starts at 8:10 though, UK time. But anyway, should we get on with our lives? So what's to show you first of all? Well, let's show you the results. We've had an 8th, a 9th, and an 8th so far this season. I mean, that's consistency for you, isn't it? We also, hopefully we can score some more points. In the points every single time in this race. We actually even got a fastest lap of the race in Monaco somehow. But hopefully we can have more points today. It's not going to be easy from the back of the grid, but it's the Canadian Grand Prix. We went from last to 8th in Monaco, which is not an easy circuit to do that on. So Canada, theoretically, we can do it a bit easier. But the vehicle, it's because it says vehicle there. I'm not with it tonight, clearly. It's because it's the last stream of the week. The vehicle performs like this. So we're the 1, 2, 3, 4. We're the 7th fastest car at the moment, but very, very close to being the 5th fastest car. So hopefully we can have a few updates on the car. We've got 3 updates due. I think they're all going to go on in time for this race. The vehicle. Am I all right? Anyway. What else want to show? Oh yeah, AI difficulty level. I've guessed. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I basically forgot to check what AI difficulty level we want to run for this race. We're going to go 106. I've got no idea if that's right or not. I did do a bit of practice beforehand. I feel like I'm up to speed. I feel like I've got a good setup. But I forgot to check the AI difficulty level. 106 probably is fine. I don't know. Are you doing iRacing again this week? No, that's it for iRacing. Now we'll do some more streams next week. Okay, so let's do the activities then before we do anything else. So we want to try and get any resource, but I'll hide myself briefly while I do this so you can see all of the stuff we're going to get. So there's no resource points to be had. Other than that, it doesn't really matter. I mean, we'll do that one first. I mean, then this one, then that one, sure. Maybe Aero team building first, because we probably are going to do some Aero updates. So let's cancel that one. Oh god, I've messed it all up now. Right, let's just start again. Right, here we go. Then I don't know, that one, then that one, then that one. Don't really want to do that one because I don't want to negatively affect any departments. That'll do for those. Got those on in time. Hello, I'm back. What else is to do then? So facilities, we've got 2 mil. We can actually afford to increase the build time of the aero upgrade. I think that's worth it. Aero upgrades are definitely really powerful in this game. So let's get that one on the car. In terms of actual R&D updates, then we've got 1,706 points to spend. We've got this rear downforce update, which can't put on the car. We've got to wait 11 days for that one to finish. And 8 days for that to finish. I hope we're going to have enough time before the race to get all those updates on. We might be cutting it a bit fine. Weight redistribution then. Is that worth doing? That will be on just after the Canadian Grand Prix. I think we might miss out on that rear downforce update, you know. Oh, this one will go on. But that's a tyre wear, which I do not care about. We did do a engine upgrade, even though there's a high failure chance. 39% failure chance on that. I don't really want to do it. That's on after the Grand Prix anyway. Durability, I don't really care for now. We're starting from the back of the grid. We can take a brand new engine every single race. Okay, so Not worth it because it's after the next race. I think we go... Do we go tyre wear? I don't want tyre wear. I don't want tyre wear. Do we go for this? Can't rush it. Can't do any of these. I want to be able to get this one on, but we're going to have to wait 8 days, which is probably going to mean it's not going to be on in time for the Canadian Grand Prix, but 2 others are instead. What do you think? What tracks are going to be added to F1? Only the Jeddah circuit. Saudi Arabian circuit is the only one they've announced. I don't expect there'll be any more this season, but hopefully some DLC will come on in the future. I don't like tyre wear updates. I don't think they're very useful. Do I just go for this? Yeah, I'm just going to go for that. That'll be on in time for the British Grand Prix. And then other than that, we'll just wait now. If I was to show you guys, I don't think so. We need to get to level 10, which might happen soon, actually. In fact, I know I've only just set it all up, but is what team? Here we go, this one. Yeah, okay, let's stick with that. Right. General wear, don't care about that one. Aero team moon, don't really care about that one.
Our new parts have completed without issue.
Okay.
They'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
What just completed? Well, I'm not with it today, guys. My brain is just all over the place for some reason. Okay, we don't care about that. And of course, we can't do this one yet. I don't think we can get that one on in time. It says the 5th of June now, which we can't even do yet, that is before the race. We've got another 5 days. Or are we going to get it on in time? We might redesign brake ducts. We might just get it on in time. Right, let's do 2 days for now. Let's get these resource points in the bag. Right, what can we do with these? 978 points now. We might get lucky with not that. We might get lucky with this update, you know. Maybe. 7th of June now. It's still got a few days left. I think we're going to be okay, providing the other one doesn't fail as well. Okay, we got another 900 points. I don't think I want to do anything. Tyre wear, don't care. Can't afford that. Don't really want to do these. Too risky. No, okay. Let's just keep on trucking here. Ah, of course it fails. Of course it fails. Right, so now we've got a choice. Not that. Now we've got a choice. Drag reduction is the one that's going to benefit us the most, isn't it? What was the other one? Rear downforce. Although that would be nice to have on the car. We've got another rear downforce update coming. It's drag reduction is what we need. We might be able to get the other one as well. You never know, because this one's going to finish in 3 days. Oh, it's going to be right on the limit. I think if that completes in time, which it should do, we should just about be able to get on the car. You should buy a brake upgrade. Yeah, brake upgrades are actually OP. Right. Come on. We want to see green, not red. Yeah, we've got some green. Okay. Can we sneak on the other update? I think we might have one.
We'll need to tell a team what to redevelop.
Why has it reordered itself? Don't know. Oh, of course. No. No. Although that looks 3 days late. Of course, you have a race weekend there. That was 1 day late, that was. That's really annoying. That is really annoying. And of course, nothing else is going to go on time now for the Grand Prix. I might as well just do that. I think 666 points. Get that one on ready for Silverstone, because we do want some rear downforce at Silverstone. So just get that one on the car. Right, let's continue now. Nothing much else to do. We'll stop one more time on the running costs here. Just in case. I mean, 600 points. Nearly 2 mil in the bank now. Can we do powertrain perhaps? We can do powertrain. Resource point generation. Okay, yep. Let's do resource point generation now. Anything else to do? I don't think there is. 600 points. 3 days. Not really worth doing anything, is it? Can't afford that. Don't want that. Too risky. No. Okay, let's just get on with it then. Let's just get on with it. Let's get to the race. That one was successful, but that one was guaranteed to be successful. Anything else to do? Don't think there's anything else to do. No. Get tyre wear. Become Ben. I don't like tyre upgrades at all. They don't interest me, because I can just be a bit more careful on the tyres if I need to. That's something I can influence. I can't go faster through the corners. Well, within reason. Alright. So, where does that put us then in terms of performance? Are we the 5th fastest car now? Yes? No. No, we're the 6th fastest car. We have... Actually, we've stayed put. We've pulled a little bit clear of the Aston Martin and the Alpine. But we've remained a very similar distance to Alpha Tauri and similar distance to the front guys. Red Bull haven't had an upgrade, really, but... Yeah, okay. So, not much has changed, actually, really. Race to race, in terms of the progress. Not much at all. Nothing much to talk about there. I think we just get on with it, don't we, guys? Is there going to be any rain? There is, but in qualifying, the session we're not going to do. Okay, now I want to check. Did we turn off Parc Fermé last? No, I want. Parc Fermé, we did, yeah. Because we found before we were locked to... We were locked to our setup, which was very annoying. Right, let's get this done. We'll just quickly nip through this. Doesn't really matter. We just want to get them all done, don't we? So nothing much to do. Can you show your FFB settings for the CSL DD? The default settings now that should come with the DD should be about right, to be honest. I will show my. Oh god, of course it was a failure. I will show mine, but mine are quite similar to the default settings. Okay, all successful. 2 minutes is not going to be long enough to do a thing, so I'm not even going to try. Can I show them in the menus? I think I can actually. I'll show you them now very quickly. I actually got them from Fanatec though, on the Fanatec website. Okay, here we go. Controls. And I just basically got them for the Fanatec website. Tweak them very slightly, very quickly. There you go. 80 feedback strength, 20, 25, 25, 5 is what I run. That's quite similar to what Codemasters recommends, and very similar to what Fanatec recommends. Right, let's get into the second quick practice. Ben's racing with Lando on F1 right now. Is he actually? That's quite cool. Fair play. Better talking about tyre wear and how important it is. You're so unlucky in two-player career. I don't like to go on about it, but yeah, I've not had great luck recently, have I? But it's not been like last race. It wasn't bad luck for me. It was just good luck for Ben. The fact that, you know, we restarted when I was having a better start. He had a bad start. Then later on, the safety car timing was perfect for him. It's just all worked out perfectly for him, hasn't it? Oh, can't give that one a time. Let's do that one then. 50% chance. Oh, yeah, nice. Okay, only got 2 more to do in the final session, and then we'll get into the race. Remember to go to 1440p 60 if you want the best bitrate. Yes, absolutely. So with YouTube, we can stream in 1440p, which is exactly what I do. Yeah, make sure you do set 1440 in your quality settings to get the best quality. Much better quality than Twitch. Twitch is not good quality. 6 megabits a second you get on Twitch, which is not great. Whereas here I stream at 20. I used to stream at 30 megabits a second. Now I stream at 20. There won't be a difference between those two, really, from what you can see. Is doing quick practice similar to doing simulate session? Good question. I don't think you can simulate anymore in this year's game. I think quick practice is instead of simulation now. I could be wrong. But yes, last year they had simulate, and it is quite similar, really. You're just getting someone to do it for you. The difference is they've just added like a probability system, so you can choose how risky you want to be and what programs you want to do, rather than it just does it all for you. So, okay, right. Now, there's no harm in skipping qualifying. I will go to qualifying just so I can take a new engine and stuff. Okay, so because we can, because we're starting from the back anyway, we're going to take a brand new engine. We're gonna I don't know if the game will even let us take a new engine every single race, but we're going to try, because why not? Might as well take a new gearbox as well, because again, why not? Okay, let's load the setup, even though it shouldn't matter. We should be able to load it for the race, but I'm not taking that risk again after earlier. We had to run with default setup. I'll show you the setup now. So 99 wings. I just found us on time trial. Nothing really too exciting. 100 diff. Toes a bit higher than it would normally be on most setups. Rear suspension and rear anti-roll bars a bit higher than on most setups. I actually tweaked this down slightly. Is that tweaked down, or is that not tweaked down? I can't remember if I've tweaked it and saved it or not. I feel like I saved it. I think I've tweaked that down slightly to add a bit of stability. 50% brake bias and full tyre pressures. Nothing too much doing there. Let's retire from this session because we want to start from the back of the grid. Don't buy any brake upgrades. They mess up your car. Mess up your car? What do you mean? Brake upgrades are like, you can brake so damn late with brake upgrades. It's ridiculous. If I didn't use Google Chrome, I'd increase to more than 720. What do you mean? Google Chrome's decent.
With qualifying finished,
do you get lagged doing Google Chrome or something? Right, Mercedes 1-2, Red Bull 3-4, McLaren Ferrari share the next 4 positions, AlphaTauri. So we should be around here. Our car's only a bit slower than the AlphaTauri, but quicker than the Aston Martin and Alpine. So there's a bit of a gap there, look. There, look. There's a bit of a gap. That's where our car should be. So we're right on the limit of scoring points in this race. So fingers crossed we can do just that. Delatraz not doing a great job. Yeah, F2 drivers are never very good, unfortunately, in my team career. saw someone say you lose more acclaim if you skip quali rather than entering quali. Okay, I don't really care about acclaim though in this one. Alex, have you ever realised how good you are at saving tyres? I'm alright at saving tyres. Yeah, I am aware that I'm quite good on tyres. I wouldn't say it's my strongest point.
And we'll be starting further back than you expect. As for how bad it is, that'll depend on what the other drivers get.
Well, we took all the penalties in the world. So 14% chance of rain. There is a possibility of rain later in the race, but we'll see. Alex saves tyres better than I save money. Yeah, I'm alright on tyres. I am aware I'm alright on tyres. Again, I wouldn't say it's my strongest point, but I know I'm pretty decent on tyres, and I know that I can adapt. I've always had a very adaptive driving style. I have known that for a long, long time, ever since my league racing days. I can just adapt well to different setups, different conditions, different tyres. Like when it was league racing, if it started raining, I would normally be quicker to be on the pace. I don't know, something about what I do, I don't know what it is, but I just seem to be able to adapt really, really well. So, we'll skip this. We just saw the qualifying results. No point hanging about. Right, race strategy then. Let's have a look. So the game's suggesting a 2-stop. Let's take the fuel out before we do anything else. We'll do, I don't know. We'll have a fair chunk of fuel because sometimes these engines do eat fuel. So the game's suggesting, all right, guys. I'm going to ask you guys to vote on which tyre we should start on. As I often do. There we go. Put in chat right now which tyre you think I should start on. So just put soft, medium or hard. Remember, singular, don't put softs or mediums. Just put soft, medium, singular. And whatever you guys say is what I'll start on. So the game's suggesting a 2-stop, which surely we can get away with a 1-stop. Surely, game, we can get away with a 1-stop. Oh, it's a bit marginal medium soft, you know. But I still think we can probably do it. If not, maybe we can do a medium hard. Like that. The game thinks that's 5 seconds slower, so we probably won't be doing that. There we go, guys. I will go with exactly what you guys say. We'll probably do that, to be honest, without that last pit stop. What are you guys saying? Pretty much everybody saying mediums. All right, that's decided then. We're going to start on mediums. We're going to try and 1-stop medium soft. Don't know if that's possible. If it comes to it, maybe we'll go hard, or maybe we'll take the 2-stop. We're just going to see how we get on. We want to try and get to what? Lap 20 at least, I would say. If we can get to lap 20, we can then 1-stop medium soft. Of course, a safety car could come into this and change things up. Is that a new Gillingang, James? You voted for wets by becoming a Gillingang member, I think. Is that what just happened? There's been no scream. I think that's what just happened. Thank you, James, for resubscribing for 13 months now. That must be pretty much since I very first created the Gillingang. Thank you so much, my friend, for the support. And he's voted for wets while he's signed up. A lot of people saying wet. Amazing. Right, okay. Let's get on with it then, guys. Starting on medium tyres from the very back of the grid. I've gone soft to hard 1-stop. Okay, so it might be difficult there, but we'll see. Start on mediums. Most people around us are going to be on soft tyres. Remember, we're not allowed to overtake anyone in turn 1. That's the rules of this series. So we're going to chill for now. Just chill, just chill. But as soon as we're through turn 1, we can start overtaking. Now, do we try and go up the inside? Oh. I mean, this will be a restart if I've ever seen one. I will restart just because it's, even though we've got a safety car there, it could be spicy. But why have they stopped? What's happened? Oh, McLaren spun ahead. Oh, he's tried to go up the inside. He's tried to make it 4 wide. And then he's just smashed into the side of the Red Bull. What the hell is he playing at? As much as that would normally make it spicy, the fact that everybody stopped, I am going to restart. But what is he doing? That was insane. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Right, anyway, we will do a restart. If people didn't stop, I wouldn't have restarted, even though there's a safety car. But the fact that everybody stopped, just we want at least to have some sort of race start, even if there is a lap 1 safety car. Right. Take 2. Do you want to not do that? Was that Norris that did that? Do you want to not do that, Norris? That was a bit wild. Remember, still not allowed to overtake in turn 1. I'll wait till turn 2. I actually engaged reverse at some point, by the way, during that last race start. Falling back a bit. I'm going to try and go on the outside again. Not allowed to overtake till after the apex of turn 1. Right, there we go. Just snap past a couple there. Wanted to be on the inside for this turn. Oh, lots of understeer. Hope this setup is okay with this car. It's not going to be a great car. I'm used to... Oh, God. Squeeze him out there. I'm used to... Whoa! Wow!
Are you okay?
I was just about to say, I'm used to the time trial Mercedes. That was instant. We're going to do a flashback for that one. That was insane. That was so fast. All right, well, this car is not nearly as stable then as the Mercedes that I was just driving in time trial, clearly. I mean, I could have guessed that one myself, but I apparently need to be more careful than I realised. Oh, God. Mazepin's in the bin. That's completely acceptable. What is going on? Oh, VSC. That's because Mazepin was in the bin, I suppose. Okay, VSC then. That'll help us conserve the tyres. Right, we need to be very careful on this car because it's not got that much grip. We just overtook our teammate, by the way, like it was nothing. Delatraz needs to buck his ideas up the net. What is going on? Stream over. Yeah, it's just I should have just gone offline. It's in the wall. That's it. If it was towards the end of the race, I would accept that DNF, but I literally have that. What you're seeing here is my very first lap in this car because, of course, I don't do any actual practice. I only get practice in the time trial cars. So give me a bit of slack at the start of this race so I get up to speed with this car. And on that bombshell, good night. Right, surely no one's going to box. No, I don't think we box. It's too early. I don't really want to do a whole race on... I'll say a VSC anyway, of course. What? Okay, we've just given ourselves a warning under a VSC. That's very annoying. Right, come on. When's the VSC going to... Whoa, what is going on with the AI today?
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag.
VSC ended.
VSC ending. Wait for green.
Oh, that's another warning. What is going on at the start of the stream, guys? I'm just in the absolute gutter. Right, come on. Come on. That's enough of that now. Squeeze him out. Right, up to P60. No more warnings or I get a penalty. It's lap 2. Can anything else happen, please? We've had a full safety car. We've had a restart. We've had a VSC. We've had 2 warnings. We've had Mazepin spinning into the wall. We've had us spinning into the wall. What is going on in this race? Oh, they went very early there. Going to try and get the cut back on them here. No, they just get such good exit. They are on soft too as well. We're on mediums, so... Wait, I'm on 106 AI. They're just wild today. Don't know what's happening. Right, no corner cuts allowed. Can cut the inside of that first chicane. Do I use a bit of ERS here? Try and dive bomb him. I'm a bit too far back.
ERS will be enabled this lap. You can use it.
No, I'm not.
1 second of the car ahead.
Squeeze him out. Job done. Up to P15 then. They brake very early. They're still a bit bunched up, which is helping me outbrake them here. Up to P15. Not a bad start, actually, all things considered. Pretty risky on terms. I'm pretty much... If I don't get a penalty at some point in this race, it'll be an absolute miracle. It's very easy to get off tracks in Canada, as you've seen. And I've already got 2 on lap 1, so I'll be amazed. Mazepin's on the fast lap of the race. What is happening? That was because of VSC, of course, but even so, that's still ridiculous to see that. Oh my god. Alex Bottle on. Right, come on, let's stick with these guys now. DRS is now enabled. And we're with some... Okay, Alonso's on mediums. Most people are on softs, but Alonso's taking mediums. So we want to try and get past him. Of course, a bit of a DRS train here. I don't want to burn too much ERS. Getting through this pack. But I probably have a touch faster than the cars ahead. Pretty quick in a straight line too. Didn't want to take any risks there in terms of track limits. Oh, this car is a bit snappy. We needed those rear downforce upgrades. Unfortunately, we didn't. Well, we got 1 on. We wanted 2.
That's a second a lap on the car.
Didn't get them. They're so much better than me on traction, especially with their tyres. Honestly, if I don't get a penalty in this race, it will be the drive of my whole career. Oh god, this car is not nice. We need that rear downforce upgrade. It's just a little bit snappy. Right on the limit in terms of track limits on both sides there. Right, I'm going to chill for now. We are falling back a little bit from where we need to be, but we are on the medium tyres. And I strongly suspect that AI will 2-stop. Because their alternative on starting on hards was still a 2-stop, so I strongly expect them to 2-stop. So let's just chill out for now. Let's just try and do a good lap. 3, 2, 1 penalty. It's coming. I'm going to do everything I can to try and not get it, but it will happen at some point. Ben winning a race has shaken Alex. Yeah, it shocked me to my core, that did. Ben not being rubbish. They get such good exit from there. They just got more grip, more rear grip than me. They can just get on the power earlier. Rear grip is definitely... Oh, that was almost a corner cut and again there. Okay, Ocon's all over the place. Can we sneak past him here? Oh, really, really wide. Not a nice line to there, but I played a defensive line all the way through it. Got DRS as well. Let's try and now get up into the DRS of Alonso. It's after this corner, though. Protection points here. I'm not going to get it. Not quite going to get it. That's... Oh, I was going to say leave us open to Ocon behind. They seem to be side by side, so that's not a problem. A little bit of an opportunistic move there. Ocon made a little mistake, allowed us to get a bit closer than we otherwise would have done. Alright, let's get up to Alonso now. Let's see how much quicker we are than him. It's like Ben racing with these warnings. Look, it was one little lap of madness. We've been a bit better since. Okay, trying to save a bit of ERS now. There's a few gaps opened up in this field, look. We're not realistically probably going to be able to take any McLarens unless something wild happens. It's all about, obviously, Alonso ahead. It's only for P13. We need to get both Aston Martins. And we need to try and get in the mix with the AlphaTauris. That's deep. Try and get in the mix with the AlphaTauris as well. Not going to get DRS again. It's a bit deep. Sliding into the corner. That's the corner that's a bit dodgy. The rear end gets very light through there. Right, no DRS again. Come on, let's use a bit of ERS here and get right into that DRS zone of Alonso. We're in DRS zone. Okay. Let's just recharge our ERS a little bit. Let's chill. Guys ahead's tyres will start to go off. Again, they're probably all on 2-stop as well. Backy always delivers. Oh my god. That was very, very close. That's what happens when you read. No!
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time.
We all saw it coming. Every single one of us saw it coming. That was a big cut as well. That's fine. Look, it was going to happen at some point. It might as well happen now. Let's just not get another one. We'll have to roll with that one, and let's just not get another one. So all I'm going to do, it means I can chill out a little bit now and not be so cautious of track limits. Oh, it's just a bit... The rear end. I need more rear downforce, man. It's just a little bit too slidey. Wonder if we can get Alonso here. We're pretty close. He's just able... Whoa, you see? You see? That little slide shows you what I'm dealing with. He's just able to get on the power that much earlier. Right, surely we can get him down this straight, though, before he starts getting DRS on the Aston Martins. But again, we're struggling for traction on the exit. Flashback. No. That's cheating. We might as well switch the penalties off if we're going to flash them back. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait because I think this is the best opportunity here. There you go. Definitely a better opportunity. Bit of adjustment there to make sure I didn't cut the corner again. Right, let's now get up after these Aston Martins ahead. That will be for P11. On the cusp of the points. We definitely want points again today if we can. Now, of course, if we do one stop and everybody else 2 stops, that is going to compromise us a little bit because the penalty is, because of course we would probably be trying to park the bus, although it's not easy on this track. We would be attempting to park the bus if we're on a 1 stop and they're on a 2, which may not be possible with the penalty now. That might end up changing our strategy a little bit, perhaps. I wish you could take the penalty in the pits. Like you can with some, but the corner cut one, you're just not allowed. That's deep. I'm now within a second, but I wasn't within a second at the crucial point on Vettel, so no DRS for us this straight. Let's stick with him and get DRS the next time round. We're cheating by having the Mercedes engines. You can't sell 3 seconds penalties in real life either. Yeah, but they don't exist in real life, do they? Isn't the smallest penalty a 5-second one in real life? Right. Get back in DRS of Vettel. Just dropped out of it slightly. How is that not a warning? Just haven't got any traction, man. I find this with the My Team car in general. I don't know if it is just rear downforce or what, but I find it really does lack traction. I don't really know how to, I don't really know which update fixes that, because there isn't one that's just like more traction. I don't know if it's rear downforce or weight redistribution or what. There must be something that really helps downforce. But anyway, we are now within DRS range of Vettel. Not got much ERS though. We've been burning it a little bit. There's that little bit of a gap that's forming as well, which I don't love, but it's not big gap. Oh, actually, it's nothing. It looked a bit bigger on the mini-map. The Alpha Tauris, that's for the points. Which is where we want to be. Now, when do they start boxing? We're on to lap 9 now. They'll probably start boxing quite soon. Beep boop. Ask and you shall receive. Now, unfortunately, Vettel's also got DRS still because there's only one detection point for some reason. Okay, people starting to box now.
Moved into P7.
Vettel will be slow. We need to get past him ASAP. Ideally in the middle sector, but it's not going to be easy with this lack of traction. I mean, look at it.
Louis is coming in for his stop.
Louis coming in for his stop. Fair enough. Alonso's back within DRS of us. That's very deep. Just about survived. We did burn a bit of our tyres to do it, but we did survive. I don't think we're going to be able to get Vettel in this middle sector now. It's just so slidey through here. Setup, of course, I probably would have gone for a different setup with the benefit of hindsight. I'm actually going to sit behind for now. Okay, we need to be a bit more careful on the rears than we are doing. I keep saying lack of traction, which is going to burn the rears a bit more. We need to be a bit more careful than we are being. Okay, Jeff's saying new strategy. What is it, Jeff? You see, he suggested I box earlier, 4 laps earlier.
Copy.
Don't know what he just selected there, but we're going to go try lap 90. Yeah, that should be easily possible, shouldn't it? Vettel will probably box this lap, so we probably don't have to worry about him. Should be very easy to get to lap 20-ish. We're only on 20% wear, even though we've not been looking after the tyres. Ooh, that was a bit of a send through there. Okay, we're going to be leading this race, guys. Not for very long, because we've got a Mercedes hunting us down. We are now into the lead of this race. Because we haven't boxed yet. Oh, not a great corner there. Now, they are 1 or 2 stop now. They boxed very early. Alonso holding them up a treat, which is lovely. But we're not that much faster than Alonso, so we do need to push to try and get away from him. But the fact that the leaders have already almost got a full pit stop on us, not a surprise, but means we're guaranteed to not beat them unless we get very lucky with a safety car or something. That's okay. We weren't expecting to win this race. We're just hoping for some points. That's all we want. Now, Hamilton might go side by side with Alonso here, which could make them slow through here. No, I think he just got clean past him. He did. He just got clean past him. Now, Hamilton's going to be up with us before you know it. Bit deep. A little bit of a lock-up. Just want to take it a bit easier on the rears than I have been doing. I don't want to burn them too much. This looks like a very comfortable one stop. Medium soft. We can go twice as far as we have done, and we've already done 11 laps, so that's fine. Oh, the rear end. It is partly set up, don't get me wrong, but the rear end is a little bit too lively, that's for sure. This is the problem, we're not doing any practice, but that makes this series a bit more spicy, I suppose. Hamilton's all over us. He's going to get us in the middle sector, I'm pretty sure of it. That's okay. Our race is not with him today. Not even a lot of point in defending it, to be honest. That section there that I'm just going through now is all about rear grip. It's all about confidence and rear grip. Okay, you're going to let Hamilton go here because then we're going to get DRS down the start-finish straight, which is lovely. Okay, he needs a bit of ERS here just because I don't want Bottas. Oh, he might get us anyway. I don't really want him overtaking us here. Slow us down. Oh, God. What happened there? Walk down a little bit. Might let Verstappen go here. Yeah, go on Verstappen. Go for it, my friend. I'm get right out of the way of these two. Let them have a battle. This isn't my battle. I've gotten some free DRS off them. Now don't go too slow into here, guys. Gee, what the hell?
If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
Let's look at that one back, because that was... I hope they wouldn't brake too early. I braked a bit early. Bottas braked very early. I normally brake halfway between the 100 and 50 metre boards. There's the 100. Here's where I brake. I brake just before the 100. I braked very early there. Bottas braked even earlier, and then he just sends it on us. I guess it's fair. We shouldn't have been there, but oh my word. That was close. We've got a corner cut warning for it. That's fair enough. They're still side by side ahead. Now they're not anymore. Can we possibly stick with them and get DRS? I doubt it because of the traction situation. Look how much we lose on exit to them. Alright, that's fine. Hopefully Perez will get us down the middle straight. Actually, we are going to get DRS on Bottas by the looks of it. Bit of a surprise, but we take it. I use a bit of DRS here because I've got an outside chance of getting DRS again on Bottas. We're just less than 3/10 through this corner. Oh god. I've only just done it, but I have done it. I have still got DRS. Burning a bit of ERS here to do it, but it's worth it because particularly down these next two straights, DRS is actually worth quite a bit. I don't know how much, but it is quite a bit. Perez is pretty close. I'll let him go if he's going to use some ERS to get us. Yeah, go on Perez. Go for it, my friend. Go for it. Still defending, which means he's going to be a bit slow, but not too slow. Not much slower than us, to be honest. Right.
Okay, we've lost the position.
Okay, one of the AlphaTauris is now behind the Aston Martins, which is interesting. Remember, it was the Aston Martins we were battling with when we came in, so that's our target. What happens when we come out? They'll all have to do a whole other pit stop compared to us. The Ferrari and the AlphaTauri, oh god, oh my god. Oh god, guys. Can't wait to get a million more penalties in this race. I'm not going to flash back, otherwise I might as well switch the penalties off. I did consider switching the penalties off, actually. Wow, we got DRS somehow. Not going to get it again, though. Come on, Ricardo, mate, go for it. I take the inside line because I don't trust you, but... Got an horrendously deep. Squeeze him out. Can't be going outside of him, my friend. Bottas trying to take you out. Felt like it, didn't it? Right, is the Ferrari going to get through as well? No, I think the Ferrari's too far back. It hasn't got DRS, so... Okay. Ideally, even though we're still not halfway through this race, ideally no more corner cuts till the end. Okay, no we're not, Jeff. We're going to go to about lap 20, 21, 22. Somewhere around that. Oh, God. So we can one stop and go to softs to the end. Side pod damage. No, we're okay. We are. This is just our pace. We just haven't got the pace of the guys we're around. We're also on worn tyres. They're on nice new tyres. I didn't realise how much rear traction was going to be affecting us in this race. It is quite a big effect. Clerk's not quite close enough. Which actually be unfortunate because he could have given us DRS if he was a bit closer. Never mind. I'm going to let you go to the inside here. Potentially losing me less time. I don't know, but they keep going side by side with me through there. Go on, Clerk. Come on, guys. Both come through. My race isn't with you today. I'll be seeing you next season, hopefully. Whoa, are they going to do the? They're going to do the Bottas. Making very early this time. Almost cut the corner. Just get the free slipstream. Right. Only 6 seconds to the cars behind. I tell you what, guys. I don't know if this strategy's worth it. It's the cars behind we wanted to beat in this race. That was our target, and they're only 4.5 seconds back from us now. It's not worked so far. We'll see what happens at the end when we're on the soft tyres. But they're almost a whole pit stop ahead of us, which was not the plan at all. Ooh, almost drove into the wall. Oh my god, this rear end, man. I need some updates. Now, Norris has got DRS. I don't think we'll be able to get it again. That was a good corner. We might get lucky there. Yes, we're going to get it again. Okay. 4 seconds only to the cars we ideally want to be beating. The cars behind them are the ones that we have to beat to get any points. But I wanted to beat both AlphaTauris today. That's going to be tricky. Gas is only 5.2 back from us at the moment. This is not going to be easy. L strategy, mate. Maybe. We'll see. The tyres still aren't too bad. I think this is just our pace, to be honest. This is just our pace. I mean, 35% isn't too bad. It's just we just got a lack of traction. There's just cars just not very good at the moment. Side by side ahead. That could allow us to get DRS again. Going to stay side by side, which is going to help us get DRS this lap, which is lovely. Keep that up, guys. Although don't slow us down while you do it. What are you doing? I mean, we'll take that position back if you're going to give it to us on a platter. The clerk. I tried to check his name mid-corner. Don't do that. Means we're not going to get DRS on Norris, I don't think. Maybe did we just sneak it? I think we might have just snuck DRS on Norris, maybe. As if we just got them back. That's how hard they're battling each other. Are we seriously not going to get DRS? We never went outside a second. Oh no, we are. I was about to be very angry then. Right, how long are we going on these tyres? Can we do 15 laps on softs? It's not going to be easy, is it? We should bot for another set of mediums. I hope we've come too far now is the problem. Our pace isn't awful now. I think now their tyres aren't so fresh. I know they just had a battle, but they're not a million miles away anymore. Not a million miles faster than us. So I think it was just a painful couple of laps there while they were quicker than us, while they had such fresh tyres. Right, realistically, we shouldn't be beating Ferrari anyway. So signs, we can forget about signs. Let's concentrate. Let's concentrate on the AlphaTauris and the Aston Martins. That's who we want to beat. Remember the AlphaTauri has got better car than us on paper. It's really just the Aston Martin that we're concentrating on. We should be quicker than them, but they are pretty quick today. Must have some good rear downforce.
It is 1.6 seconds.
Oh, very deep there. Lap 22, go to 32. Box lap 21, pit lap 20. Rain. It does look a bit dark, doesn't it? Weather forecast.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions looking good. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I think a bit held up by the clerk there. He sort of half sent it. It is suddenly looking dark. There was that 14% chance. But Jeff's normally pretty good at predicting. He's sometimes a bit vague, but he does normally know if it's coming or not. And he says none, but it has suddenly got very dark, hasn't it? I tell you what, these Ferraris aren't much quicker than us. They're only just sticking, well, not just sticking with me. I'm not about to be faster than them, but they're not that much quicker than us. I think that was a few laps there where we were miles slower because they were on such fresh tyres. Now we're a bit close to their pace. Fuel burning off, of course, helps too. Clerk must be fuming. He got past us and we re-overtook him because he was so damn slow battling Norris. Jeff lies. He does lie. Yeah, well, he doesn't lie. We've got one approximate, so he just doesn't always know. 20. He's looking very dim. Right, let's let Clerk go, I think, this lap. Right, let's try and stick with him, though. I'd like to get DRS on the middle straight if I can. 3 seconds to Gasly. Okay, we're sort of holding pace with Gasly now. Remember,
Let's try and get past in the
they're going to stop again. We're going to stop again. This is absolutely full position right now, and we're going to go to softs at the end. I don't know what they're going to go to at the end. They might go to mediums again. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I think the strategy's going to come together. We are going to get some DRS on Charles. So I mean, they're not ridiculously quicker than us anymore. They were for a few laps. I think we're probably driving a bit better, managing the lack of rear grip a bit better. Oh, it is just sliding all the time. It's just wanting to step out on us. It's just traction. That's all it is. If we had traction equal to the Ferrari, we'd be almost as quick as them. That's where we're losing all of our time. Softs are worse at the end. I don't think it's going to rain. You put the rain emoji, making me think you were saying it is going to rain, but you... Oh, I was lucky to not get a penalty. We're sticking with Charles. I know we got DRS and we used a bit of ERS, but we're sticking with Charles this lap. Told you, our pace is really starting to come together. I think they were just quick for a few laps. I was very, very close to a penalty there. Can we bring it to the Ferraris? We'll be on softer, quicker tyres at the end. Can we possibly take P7? We're only just clinging on to him, and it's only because of DRS at the moment. We've got this penalty, of course, which could affect us. We're probably about to get another one. Whoa, don't do that. Lowering the diff will save those rears. Probably not. Lowering the diff normally makes the traction a bit worse. Got DRS from Leclerc. It's two laps in a row. We're not that much slower. Okay, it's starting to brighten up again now. I think that threat of rain has passed. Oh wait, do we box this lap? It's lap 21, guys. Only 14 laps to go. Why would we stay out longer? I think we box this lap, don't you?
Understood, stopping this lap.
Only 14 laps. We can do 14 laps on softs. We can do 14 laps. I'm not too worried. Those tyres, they're only 46% worn, not too bad. We can do 14 laps. Let's get these softs on and hopefully do some decent speed.
Go, go, go.
Even though we were sticking with the Ferrari there, we were only just sticking with them. We were going to fall back at some point. This might make us... Don't forget we've got a 3-second gap to pull. Oh no, there's an Alpine. Let's hope we can get ahead of the Alpine. We can. A lot more grip on these tyres. A lot more grip. Okay. Back out in P14, but everybody ahead has got to box again. We don't want another penalty though. These tyres have got a lot more grip now as well. We need to look after the rears though. If we can look after the rears a bit better than we did in the first stint, then we're looking great. Because it was only the rears that were really worn. And these feel a lot better. I think we can look after these rears a lot better. Everyone's saying, no, one more lap. We'll see. We'll see. I'm happy to be proved wrong by you guys, but that felt like that was the right time to pit. We'll see. Let's keep an eye on those rears. I'm feeling a little bit less wheel spin on these tyres, despite the fact we're going faster. Okay, they're starting to box now. We just undercut them by 1 lap. Which Ferrari boxed? I'm not too sure. We've just undercut them. That could be crucial. That could be really crucial. Come on. Who's this? It is Leclerc. We were behind him before. Are we going to be behind him now?
So push now.
Pit this lap. Good one, Jeff. It's ridiculous how they just don't adjust their strategy at all. We're 1.8 ahead, guys, of Charles. Charles was ahead of us. We've just gained nearly 2 seconds by boxing that lap. Almost very nearly got a penalty there. That would have been an annoying place to get one. Okay, we're going to chill now on Alonso because we want to get DRS one more time down the start-finish straight. Tyre wear's looking a lot more even now. This is more like it. So we've got some good pace now. Charles already closing in on us. That's not a good sign. And it's not a good sign at all. I'm going to nail Alonso on this straight really so I can have a nice clear run. He's probably going to box his lap. Actually, he went medium. Maybe he won't box his lap. Alonso, dude. Let's have it. Oh, my word. I'm actually going to flash that one back. That one was... Yeah, it was me, but it was kind of because Alonso was squeezing us as well. Oh, my God. Bit cheaty, but it is what it is. Right. Hopefully Leclerc stays behind Alonso. Where's Sainz? Sainz was the other Ferrari we were battling. He was just behind us before we pit. Managing tyres a lot better this time. A lot more even front to rear. Leclerc is going to get past Alonso. I think we're going to lose out to these Ferraris. It's the Alpha Tauris is who we're really racing. The Ferraris would have been a nice bonus. But with 3-second penalty... This is not over yet. Alonso slow because he's been battling. Sorry, I meant Leclerc slow because he's been battling. Almost a penalty.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Drop your speed.
Which?
Our delta is too low.
Full safety car.
Slow your pace immediately. Some information on Sonoda. They've got a serious car issue.
What happened there? Let's go find out what happened. We can. Oh, hello. What's happened here? What? What's that line that goes to that wall, by the way? What the hell is that? What the hell has he just done? Why is he just... Who's this? And why is he just parked up... What is happening? Then it forces me to go and view somebody else. Now we can't view them. This guy's closest. It's our teammate. They disappeared. What was that all about? Okay, stay with soft. Yes, not with boxing now. It's really the wrong time for us to box. So this will allow us to look after the tyres a bit better.
Copy that.
But of course it will bunch up the field. We now need to try and pull that 3-second gap to everybody. We had the 3-second gap. And now we need to re-pull it. So that hasn't... It's made it worse for us, if anything. It's made it harder. Not by much. It's not made a big difference, to be honest. All that's done is made sure we can look after the tyres nice and easily. All that's really done. Gives us half a chance on attacking the people ahead, I suppose. They're on mediums. But realistically, with that 3-second penalty, it's going to be tricky. Remember Sonoda here, he's on the inside there. He's one of the cars we're trying to beat. So is the Aston Martin that retired, possibly even the Alpine. Who was the Alpine? I don't know. Stopped behind him. It's very odd. But we need to pull this 3-second gap. We need to just push like hell the last few laps without getting another penalty. Try and pull a 3-second gap. We're in P7 at the moment, which is not a bad result at all. But I think we're going to struggle to keep that. I actually would... I think this is... I think I'd rather not have this safety car. Although it's going to help us look after the tyres. I wasn't that worried about tyres, actually. We've done 4 laps and 10%. So yeah, we were looking fine. We were looking fine for tyres. All this has done is bunch the field up and meant we have to work a lot harder to get rid of our penalty. Without our penalty, this would be a good thing because it would give us half a chance at attacking Norris. But realistically, they're going to be too fast for us. The Ferraris behind, I don't think we're going to be able to pull a 3-second gap to the Ferraris. However, the AlphaTauri behind them, of Gasly, and the Aston Martin behind them, definitely can. But it's the AlphaTauri that's the last points paying position. So it's the AlphaTauri I almost said Louis Gasly. Of Louis Gasly, of Pierre Gasly, that we need to pull the 3-second gap to. And what we don't want to happen is the Ferraris tow him along with some DRS, because we're going to struggle to pull away from the Ferraris. 10 laps left, yeah. Okay, this is good, because you can get more positions. Not with my 3-second penalty. Without my 3-second penalty, I could maybe get Norris. Even that would be difficult, but with the penalty, I don't think there's a lot I can do. Which is a shame. Remember, one more warning, we get another penalty, so we don't want that to happen. My tyres are a little bit cold, but not the end of the world. Safety car might be in this lap, or it might be next lap. Feeling like it's going to be next lap. Let's just chill on these rear tyres. I honestly, I wish I didn't have that 3-second penalty. Maybe I should have switched off the penalties, but never mind. So we'd have to go flat out down that straight. Have you saved setups? Aimed at me. I always save setups from time trial. Whoa, pay attention. Don't look at chat too much. Right, safety car will be in this lap, so we need to make sure the tyres are up to temp by then. Big dive bomb. I honestly don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if we do a dive bomb. I don't think we'll have the pace to put out a 3-second gap on Norris, even for the, 8 laps we're going to have. 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. We're going to have 8 laps. I don't think we can put a 3-second gap over Norris in 8 laps, even with softer tyres. The car just isn't fast enough. Ferrari, maybe, unlikely. Gasly, yes, I want a point today. Right, let's get these tyres back up to temp. Send it turn 1. I'll think about it.
Right, pick up the
I'll
pace
think
a
about
touch,
it.
Please, we need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car.
I'm not
ahead.
saying yes, but I'm also not saying no. We'll see what situation we're in when we get there. Okay, how the tyres looking? They're all up to temperature again now. 14% wear, yeah, that's totally fine now.
Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Right, guys, this is it. Safety car in this lap, no worries about fuel at all. They're not going to go yet. The AI are weird with how they go. They sort of go and then stop. Look, it looks like they're going, but they won't. They'll stop again. See? Weird. Whoa! Didn't need that.
Green flag.
Don't know if that was tyre temps or what, but it's fine. Yeah, not close enough. They're battling ahead though. Oh, it's very nearly a penalty straight away. Can we go on the outside? It's Mazepin. Mazepin's getting in the way of everybody. Get out of the way, Mazepin. Mazepin, don't pull back in front of us. No, we're fine. We're fine. Yellow flag. Someone just hit Mazepin. Okay, he's caused a bit of a gap there. Was that with Gasly? No, Gasly snuck through. Doesn't matter. That's a P11. We don't care about that. We want points or not at all. Right, come on. Let's try and pull this gap out to Leclerc, but he's sticking with us for now. We don't want to give him DRS. He's right with us. It's Gasly. Gasly is the one that we need to do it to. Ferrari would be a nice bonus. I'd love to stick in a DRS of Norris ahead, but we're probably going to be too slow. Okay. We want to try and pull out a second to Leclerc when the DRS gets enabled. If we could stick with Norris with DRS, that is a huge Brucey bonus. Half a second now, but that's not a big gap. Not great through that. Looking like a P11 at the moment.
They're starting to pull away from us.
Bit of a cheer from the crowd there. That sounded like some contact somewhere. Bit of a snap in the middle of the corner there. We didn't need that. Still only half a second to Charles. I don't think we can do it. The fact that I'm sticking with Norris is good. It means I'm not holding the Ferraris up, especially. So what I don't want to do is hold them up and allow Gasly to stick with them and get DRS, but he is sticking with them at the moment. We're just going to fall outside of DRS, I think, on Norris, unfortunately. Not activated, of course, till next lap, but I'm just not quite quick enough. I don't think there's anything we can do, guys. All I can just hope is that Gasly just starts falling back just a touch. We pull a bit of a gap here every time, but it's not quite enough. We're using lots of ERS to try and stick with Norris and get that DRS. Let's use a lot now to see if we can maybe sneak Leclerc up to a second and get out of his DRS. DRS will be enabled this lap. We're burning through the tyres a little bit. I'm pushing quite hard. We're burning through all of our ERS as well.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
There's just no traction in this car. Go away. Oh, are we going to do it? We do, we do. No DRS for Leclerc behind. We get DRS on Norris ahead. Is this the moment? Can we possibly beat both Ferraris in this race despite a 3-second penalty? Low grip there. We've got not a lot of ERS now, but it's just enough. Come on. Tow me with you guys. We're going to run out of ERS though to keep doing this. Unless they start battling, but then that might push us back into the Ferraris. We are burning these tyres, but hopefully it won't matter. Okay, no DRS for the cars behind, but they're only just about a second away. We've got very little ERS now. Very little ERS. Free lap time though in DRS, which is lovely. Of course, one more penalty, and that is game over as well. No more flashbacks now, unless the AI do something very weird. .4. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That is it. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I did say, didn't I? Just a few corners for that. No flashbacks now. That is a real shame. I don't think we could have done it, honestly, anyway. They're sticking to each other, the 3 cars behind. They're only 1.2 away. I don't think that's going to make a difference. I think it would have been P11 regardless. But that is a shame. That is a shame. That was always going to happen around this track. It's so easy to do. Sticking right with Norris, though. We used less DRS this lap. We're still sticking with him. But look, they're still there. Even with just a 3-second penalty, we'd still be P11, I think. We might just about sneak P10 if we only had a 3-second, but a 6 is going to put us right outside the points, which is a shame. Hopefully we can still get P11, but that is a shame. Alex, you sealed your fate. I did indeed when I said no more flashbacks. I'm a man of my word, though. Let's just keep going and just see what would have been. And a few more laps left in this race. Still only 1.4. I think realistically, even without this penalty out, our only hope was either the cars behind start battling and slow each other down, which I don't think is going to happen because they're the same car at the same speed, or if Gasly started dropping off the back, which he is very slightly dropping off the back of them, but not by enough. At the moment, I don't think. He needs to drop off by a second. He's not quite done that. I don't actually think this penalty is going to make a difference, thankfully, but it might. It might be the difference between 1 point and no points, maybe. Whoa, starting to lose a bit of grip on the rears now. No worries other than that. It's still only 1.2. I actually thought, oh god, I thought the McLarens would be quicker than the Ferraris, but it seems they're very similar pace. We're sticking right with these McLarens, and the Ferraris just aren't falling back from us, really. And there's only a 1 mega lap just before DRS got activated that allowed us to pull this gap. Not a good lap here. We need to use a bit of DRS to try and get back up to him. It's another warning. Doesn't matter anymore. Maybe outside the points, I think, regardless, unless there's something wild that happens, which is possible. These tyres feel a lot better, by the way. The rear grip's a lot better on these tyres. It's manageable. It's quite dangerous, actually, on the mediums. 2.1. I'll tell you what, we might end up having a 3-second gap to Gasly by the end. Maybe. That's another warning. But like, obviously, we have got that 6-second penalty now. I'm more just thinking what would have been. Because what I want to see is Gasly within 3 seconds, so then that extra penalty hasn't made a difference. That's what I want to see.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
These tyres are totally fine, by the way. Totally fine. Leclerc keeps getting back to a second away. But they're all just... the gaps are just going up. Gasly might be not far off a second away now. 3 seconds I mean away. So I think we probably would have snuck a P10 without that extra penalty, maybe. It's going to be close. Keep an eye on it. 2 more laps. Of course, what we don't want to happen is the McLaren and Red Bull battling, because that will slow everybody down and it'll get Leclerc back in our DRS range. We're actually sitting here, I'm not going to say comfortably, but we're just about clinging on to these McLarens here. Which is not easy. They're very quick. They're much quicker than us. The softer tyres are really helping us. 2 seconds now to Sainz. You know what, guys? I think it's going to be heartbreak. I think if we didn't have that penalty, we would have just snuck P10. Because look on the mini-map. Gasly is just very slightly starting to drop off the back of Carlos Sainz. I think this is going to be heartbreak here, guys. I think we could have got a point without that extra penalty. Even if Gasly beats you, you're P10. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah. We can be behind Gasly and still get P10. I'm an idiot, aren't I? So it's Vettel, so we can still get P10. I'm an idiot. We can, if we can be 6 seconds to Vettel, we can still get P10. I've got no idea what the gap is to Vettel. But it's quite big. We can still get a point here, guys. Okay. Point's still on the table. Come on. But last lap of the race. I think we can still get a point. Alex can't do math. No, I can't, apparently.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay, so we're on for P10, I think. If the gap's big enough to Vettel, we need to close up to Norris as much as we can on this lap. Use everything we've got. Close up as much as we can. Because I don't know what the gap is to Vettel. It looks like it's possibly big enough. But it's hard to judge just on a mini-map. And that'll be 1 point. Oh, God. It could have been 2, I think, with Gasly. I'm pretty sure we could... Well, actually, Gasly's still closer against the Ferrari. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Come on. Oh, God. Sliding through there. Tried to carry a bit more speed. Didn't work out. We're always virtually touching Norris through there. That's how you know we're doing a good job, because we can't go any faster than that. We're not going to be able to get him in the straight. Spin a wheel spin there on the exit. He's run out of ERS. So have we, but still. Right, what's this going to be? Is this going to be a single point then? From Vettel. Even with a 6-second penalty. Come on, run to the line now. What is it going to be? I think... Oh, are we going to do it? I think we are.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Come on, give us a result. We've got driver of the day. Is that P10? Do we sneak a point? Surely we do. The gap looked quite big. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Come on. It is P10. Okay. I'm an idiot. Thank you guys for letting me know that. I thought Gasly's in 10th. If we're behind Gasly, I'll be 11th. I didn't obviously factor in that we'd be behind Gasly and Gasly would move up. We're P10. And how far away were we from Gasly? He would have been, without that last penalty, without that last penalty, guys, Gasly would have been a 10th inside us. Without the last penalty, we still would have been P10 by a 10th of a second. That's how close it was. 1/10 of a second. We were without the penalty. So luckily, that last penalty didn't make a difference in the end. Wow. Hey, look, we scored a point. Our target there was points. Not an ideal race with all those penalties. It could have been P7. That would have been an amazing result. We'd have had a 8th, a 9th, an 8th, and a 7th. But hey, it's an 8th, a 9th, an 8th, and a 10th. It's still points. Oh my God, that was close. Thank you, Rob, for the pound. Appreciate that. £1 per point. That's fair. If I finished P7, you might have been £6 out of pocket. So I've just saved you a bit of money there. Oh wow. I can't believe that race. Yeah, we were a second away from the fastest lap. So yeah, look, take three off from that, and we'd have been a 10th of a second outside of P9. Without any penalties, we'd have been P7. But realistically, even if we take away those first 2 penalties on the opening lap, we still would have got 1 and still would have been P10. So we were always going to get at least 1 penalty in that race. So anyway, let's quickly run through the highlights then before we throw you over to F1 Esports. It actually doesn't start for another 20 minutes anyway. It's quite a quick race, this one, of course. On the race start, of course, we weren't allowed to overtake anyone on the race start. That's our own rules. So we chilled out on the race start, didn't do too much, just hung back. We tried to go the outside line because we knew that was going to become the inside line. We didn't go past anyone on the apex. As soon as we passed the apex, we're allowed to go. We dived up the inside there of Nikita Mazepin and then just realised, oh, hold on, we've got no grip on the exit. This isn't a Mercedes. Coming now down into the chicane, and this is where Mazepin, I don't know, we sort of half backed out, half drove into us. That caused the VSC. And then we actually lunged someone though before that happened, got up the inside of our teammate nicely, and then here is when a VSC got called. Why is there no overlay for VSC, by the way? But anyway. A few overtakes later, up to P14, onto lap 6, and we were hunting down Fernando Alonso. He was actually quite a similar pace to us on similar tyres. We were only a couple of tenths a lap quicker, but we were quicker. Just getting up into him now, just squeezed inside the DRS zone. Probably got a warning there, knowing me. And it was the 2 Aston Martins ahead we were thinking about then. Because that would have been where we should be. Remember, our car is quicker than Aston Martin and Alpine, but slower than AlphaTauri. That's where we should be. We should have been P11 at that point. So I was concentrating on that. Then we could have seen what we were going to do after that. But everyone boxed in front of us, which helped us nicely to have some nice clear track. But I say nice clear track. We did not have the pace. So oh, look how close. Look how close. This was me reading chat. From an external point. Oh my God, that is so close. Don't read chat when there's walls are this close. But anyway, so we keep going. Why are we seeing the entirety of lap 6, please? Highlights. Should we skip a bit? Lap 7, great. Okay, here we go. This is when everyone started boxing. Ahead of us, we overtook Fernando Alonso. Now is when everyone started boxing. So we're now just not quite got DRS on the cars ahead, but we are now within a second of them. And this is when they start boxing and get nicely out of the way. Actually, no, they're not. Must be the next lap that they do that then. So why is it showing this? These highlights are pretty good. It's a bit boring today. Back up behind Fernando Alonso after we blocked for soft tyres now. We just skipped most of the race. We go up the inside as people start to take their second pit stop. Onto that 35 then, so this is the point we're up to. Actually, it's the last lap of the race, so we do that. That's the visual gap there, look. That's us crossing the line just there. And Pierre Gasly there is 2.9 seconds back, but we had a 6-second penalty then, so it didn't make too much difference. Those highlights are a bit rubbish today. Normally they're a bit better than that. Oh, anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this one. We'll get through these interviews, and then
How do you feel these grid penalties
move
are
on.
affecting the sport?
I blame the team. No, I'm not going to do a comment for that.
You had a close battle today, didn't you?
Yeah, sure.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Okay, cool.
Well, that's everything.
Puncture risk. Of what? Of going right close to the wall. Alex almost bottled it. I did almost bottle it many times. I tried really hard to bottle it. It was Vettel that was our rival as well, so I'm glad I beat him. Nice lot of claim. We are now up to level 10, by the way. I forgot to check that before the race because I'm an idiot. I probably could have put another sponsor on, couldn't I, before the race? I might do that right now, just purely because I might forget before the next race. A couple of successful updates there, which is nice. I'm just going to do this right now because I will forget. Let's put a sponsor on. Normally you want to go for the one with the highest goal bonus. That pays you the most money overall if you can achieve the goal. Score 10 Constructors Championship points during the race weekend. That's not easy. Answer at least 4 interview questions. I probably won't do that. And driver of the day, you can guarantee that because I'm starting from the back end race. You can virtually guarantee that unless I have a real bad day. So let's go with that. Right, there we go, guys, then. I'm going to leave it there. We'll do the rest of the updates and stuff on the next stream next week. It's going to be the British Grand Prix next time out, I believe. Let's leave you here with the results. There it is, 8th, 9th, 8th, 10th. Pretty consistent. Arguably should have been P7 today without those bottles, but as I said, we were realistically always going to get a penalty today anyway. Put the sponsor on the car. Maybe next time. I don't know. I don't really care too much. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining today. Don't forget the F1 Esports show starts in just 15 minutes. That'll be live on the Formula 1 game channel. No, not game. Stop saying game. It's live on the F1 channel, the official F1 channel, and it's live on the F1 Twitch, YouTube and Twitch, both the official F1 channels. So do watch those. We've got David Tunitsa on pole, actually, for tonight's race. He did a fantastic qualifying lap with Freddie Rasmussen in P2. Can't remember who's in P3, but the two current title protagonists, Lucas Blakely and Jarno Opmeer. Blakely starting 10th, and Jarno Opmeer is starting, I want to say, something like 14th. So if they don't get many points today, and in particular Rasmussen and Tunitsa do, the championship is blown wide open. So it's all to play for in F1 Esports tonight. I don't know, I'm hyping it up as if I'm getting paid to promote it, but it's genuinely exciting this season. The gaps are insane. I think in qualifying, even around Spa, if you were 2/10 off the fastest, you were out in Q1. Ridiculous. But anyway, guys, enjoy that race. That'll be on in about 15 minutes. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.